Yeah, Bath, obviously, they've always got a physical forward pack, so we expect that. And they've got very, very good wingers, whoever plays. So we know we've got to stop that forward threat first, and we've got to stop the momentum there. And as you said, it's very important for us. We won last week, and hopefully we can win this week and carry that momentum forward, come top of the group in the Premiership Cup, but then also push that into the Gallagher Premiership the week after.
You mentioned momentum there. Is there a sense that that's building? Obviously, 2 very good wins in Europe, a draw against Exeter, and then a hard-fought and dug-out win against Quins last weekend. So is there that momentum shift building for the club now?
Yeah, definitely. The first 6 weeks of the Premiership, we were disappointed. More so that we didn't think we'd done ourselves justice. Last year was a couple of games where we won by 1 or 2, and this year we seemed to lose them by 1 and 2. So it was good to get back on winning form against Toulon and Montpellier and show we could still win and dig ourselves out of a hole and win games by 1 or 2 points, because at the end of the day you're going to have to win those games, and when it becomes a habit, and I think we're starting to do that now.
What sort of context do you put on that start of the Premiership? I know you're saying there that the tight games didn't go the way that you would want them to, but you've got to acknowledge the fact that the opposition, haven't you? I mean, Leicester Tigers away, bouncing back from their heavy defeat in round 1, Exeter, Wasps, Saracens. It's not like you're playing sort of a poorer team, is it?
No, as you say, they're very difficult teams, but there's no easy weeks in the Premiership now. We've got to be on the ball all the time. But if you look at similar fixtures last year, we're not too far away. 1 or 2 points, I think, splits it. But for us, it was more performance more than anything. I don't think we performed the way we could have for a full 80, and that's something we spoke about going into the European games and into the Premiership Cup, and hopefully change that. And I think we've started to do that. We had a bit of a blip in the second half last week, but so far as actually coming away with wins, we've really started to push that forward.
And how's it been working in terms of gelling the side together? It's, as usual, been a chance for youngsters to come through and people to get a bit more valuable game time. So how's that helped over the last 3 or 4 weeks? Yeah,
as you said, there's been a lot of new lads coming in, sort of getting an opportunity, and I think they've done really well. It's given the lads who've played a lot of rugby over the past 8 weeks a bit of a rest, because as everyone knows, it's a physical game now. It's tough to do it week in, week out, so the lads had a bit of a rest, body recoup, so hopefully when we come back in the Premiership stuff, they're ready and fire and they go. But I thought the lads who stepped in there and stepped in those roles done a real good job and stepped up. People like, before Connor Carr had a great game last week, before Pedro's played well when he's been in there, so it's been good to see those lads get an opportunity and really take it.
And for yourself, obviously, being able to have a bit of a leadership role on the pitch and sort of bring a bit of that to it. Has it worked for you in terms of development? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I've been coming off the bench quite a bit recently, so getting a full 80 in these past 2 weeks has been really important for me, and I thought it's really helped me so far is getting back on the game and sort of giving me an opportunity to sort of play a full 80. So it's been good for me in that sense. And I said leadership role. It's quite nice to be given the trust at my age as well to take a leadership role. So it's quite nice in that sense.